Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Punita Bakshi with the Midday News. The headlines. India and Cyprus signed key agreements after delegation-level talks between President Ramnath Kovind and his counterpart Nikos Anastasiades. A massive anti-terror operation launched in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. A UN report hails India for rapid progress in increasing access to sanitation in schools. Digital transactions through UPI crossed 30 crore in August. Janmashtami being celebrated with traditional fervour across the country. And in the US Open tennis, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams, Dominic Thiem and John Isner advanced into quarterfinals. India and Cyprus have signed key agreements today in various fields, cementing bilateral ties between the two countries. On the second day of his visit to Cyprus, President Ramnath Kovind today called on the President of Cyprus, Mr. Nikos Anastasiades, at the Presidential Palace in Nicosia. Both the leaders held discussion on issues of mutual importance to the countries. The meeting was followed by delegation-level talks between the two countries. More from our correspondent.
India and Cyprus today signed two agreements in the field of sharing of information on financial intelligence and environment. President Ramnath Kovind thanked Cyprus for supporting India in its bid for permanent membership of United Nations Security Council and the Nuclear Suppliers Group. Both the countries reaffirmed their long and historical ties and vowed to take it further. Rajesh Jha, Akashvani Samachar, Nicosia, Cyprus.
Earlier, President Kovind was given a ceremonial welcome with Guard of Honour at the Presidential Palace. He laid a wreath on the statue of Archbishop Makarios III, the founder president of Cyprus. The biannual talks between India and Bangladeshi border forces will begin in New Delhi today. Director General of Border Security Force, BSF, K.K. Sharma, will represent the Indian side, while Director General of Border Guard Bangladesh, BGB, Major General Mohammad Shafinul Islam, will lead the Bangladeshi side in the talks. The meeting is aimed at increasing bilateral cooperation in checking trans-border crimes such as smuggling of drugs and narcotics, cattle lifting and gun running across the international border between the two countries. More from our correspondent.
This is the 47th DG-level border coordination conference between the two sides since it began in 1975. Joint efforts for effective implementation of comprehensive border management plan, confidence-building measures, simultaneous coordinated patrolling, sharing of information, extension of crime-free zones will be in the agenda during the talks. A joint record of discussion will also be signed between the BSF and BGB on Friday. Last time the DG-level talks was held in April this year in Dhaka. With Dipendra Kumar, Anupam Mish, AR News, Delhi.
In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces launched a massive search operation in over a dozen villages in Pulwama district this morning. Security sources said troops of the Army, the Special Operations Group of J&K Police and the CRPF have sealed all exit points and launched a house-to-house search in these villages. The operation, which was launched following inputs about the presence of terrorists in the area, was going on when the reports last came in. Flood threat looms large over many areas of western UP, Uttar Pradesh, along with Bundelkhand region following heavy rains. Tarai and eastern parts of the state are already reeling under floods. Almost all rivers in Bundelkhand region are in spate after heavy rains in the area and water released from different dams. In Kerala, rat fever or leptospirosis has claimed 12 lives in the last 3 days in the aftermath of the floods. A high alert has been issued in 13 districts. 33 cases of leptospirosis were confirmed yesterday and 68 persons had sought treatment with similar symptoms. According to the government, 57 people have died of rat fever since the 1st of August. The Health Department has intensified precautionary measures and awareness programs. Kerala Health Minister K.K. Shailaja has convened an emergency meeting in Kozhikode today to take stock of the situation. Our correspondent has filed this report.
As per government sources, 28 cases were reported from Kozhikode and the rest were from Alappuzha, Thrissur, Pathanamthitta and Thiruvananthapuram in the last 2 days. With Kozhikode reporting the maximum number of cases, a special isolation ward has been opened at the Kozhikode Medical College Hospital. Kerala Health Minister K.K. Shailaja said there was no need to panic as the health department had taken all the necessary actions. The minister advised people in the flood-hit areas to take precautions and a course of doxycycline tablet. Precautionary medicines were distributed in all hospitals. Rat fever corner has been initiated in all government hospitals. In Kozhikode district alone, temporary rat fever clinics will begin functioning at 16 places with a nurse and a doctor from today. Shamila, AER News, Thiruvananthapuram.
Most parts of Odisha have been battered by widespread rain for over a month owing to the formation of a series of low pressure in the region. Bhubaneswar Met Office has informed that the state is likely to be lashed by more showers till tomorrow with the possibility of heavy downpour in some places of western, interior and northern districts. Parts of Delhi and the National Capital Region today witnessed rain this morning. The rain brought respite from the hot and humid conditions. The Met Department has forecast cloudy sky with light rain for the day. The United Payment Interface, UPI, has crossed 300 million transactions for the first time in August. According to the data released by the National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, a total of 310 million transactions took place last month, amounting to over 54,000 crore rupees. The transaction volume saw a 14% increase in comparison to 273 million transactions worth over 51,000 crore rupees in July. Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted about the UPI's achievement and shared the news. The aim of UPI is to give a significant push for digital payments to make the country a less cash economy. It works as a central infrastructure for various retail payment systems. Digital transactions through UPI have witnessed an unprecedented surge in a couple of years after demonetization. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. A United Nations report says India has made rapid progress in increasing access to sanitation in schools. The annual report is produced by the World Health Organization and UN Children's Fund Joint Monitoring Program, or JMP, which has been monitoring global progress on drinking water, sanitation and hygiene since the year 1990. It said that between the year 2000 and 2016, the proportion of schools in India without any sanitation facility decreased even faster than the proportion of the population practicing open defecation. Based on these trends, the JMP estimates that almost all schools in India had some type of sanitation facility in 2016. While 10 years earlier, half the schools in India reported having no sanitation facility at all. Between the year 2000 and 2016, the number of school-age children in India increased from 352 million to 378 million. Janmashtami is being celebrated across the country today. Devotees are thronging temples to offer prayers to Lord Krishna. The main celebration is being held at Mathura in Uttar Pradesh, the birthplace of Lord Krishna. Our correspondent reports that thousands of temples, including Banke Bihari Temple, Prem Mandir, ISKCON Temple and Shri Krishna Janmabhoomi, have been tastefully decorated in Mathura.
Despite rainfall and heavy rush, thousands of Lord Krishna devotees have reached the temple town of Mathura for Janmashtami celebrations. At Krishna Janmabhoomi, Mangala Aarti was performed in early morning and preparations are on for the celebration at midnight. All temples in Mathura, Vrindavan, Gokul, Nandagram, Govardhan and Barsana are adorned with flowers and beautiful lighting. Many foreign nationals are also enjoying the festivity, chanting the bhajans of Lord Krishna. The Krishna Janmabhoomi temple would remain open for nearly 2 hours past midnight today to facilitate pilgrims. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Mumbai, Govinda troops are competing in Dahi Handi celebrations by forming human pyramids and breaking pitchers strung high above the ground for hefty cash prizes.
Govinda ala re ala, jara matti sambal bridge bala.
This year's festival season of Mumbai began today with the Dahi Handi celebrations. Youths of various Govinda Mandals, including women Govinda Mandals, are performing their extraordinary skills, and streets in Mumbai are crowded with people who have gathered there to experience the thrill of the human pyramids. At some places, the teams of local Govinda Mandals broke the Dahi Handis in the morning, but there are many places like Thane, Ghatkopar, Borivali, Dadar, Worli, where a close competition will be seen later in the day. Shailesh Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
Govinda ala re ala jara matti sambal bridge bala.
President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted the people on Janmashtami. In Madhya Pradesh, players are getting the full benefits of Khelo India. The ambitious Khelo India program has been introduced by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports this year to revive the sports culture in India at the grassroots level. The program aims to establish India as a great sporting nation by building a strong framework for all games played in the country. Here is a ground report from our Bhopal correspondent.
The state of Madhya Pradesh is progressing at a fast pace in the field of sports. 42 players of Madhya Pradesh were part of Indian contingent which participated in Jakarta Asian Games. The future of sports looks bright in the sports arena in the state. A young karate player Vaibhav Kapse says,
मैं कराटे में अंडर 18 इंटर स्टेट टूर्नामेंट खेल चुका हूं। केंद्र सरकार की खेलो इंडिया खेलो योजना से मुझ जैसे कई खिलाड़ियों को आगे बढ़ने का मौका मिलेगा। अभी तक हम स्कूल या जिला स्तर पर ही खेल प्रतियोगिता में भाग ले पाते थे।
The basketball player Anchit Bhatnagar says that he was benefited from the scheme being run in the field of sports.
खेलो इंडिया में गेम इम्प्रूव हुआ और अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिली आगे खेलने के लिए। नेशनल में लोग जाने लगे, फेम मिलने लगी, नेशनल के मेडल मिलने लगे और स्कूल में स्कॉलरशिप बढ़ गई।
The player of 19 sports academics of Madhya Pradesh have left their mark on both national and international sports arena, and so far they have won 3,430 medals in domestic tournaments. With the help of the central government, 5 new hockey turfs are being made in Shivpuri, Damoh, Hoshangabad, Mandsaur and Indore. Not only this, the sports budget of the state has also been increased to more than 200 crore rupees in this year. With the report of Sanjeev Kumar Sharma from Bhopal, Vasundhara, AIR News.
Serena Williams, Rafael Nadal, Dominic Thiem, John Isner and J. Del Potro have advanced into the quarterfinals of the US Open Tennis Championship. Serena Williams survived a scare from giant killer Kaya Kanepi to claim a roller coaster win in New York and moved a step closer to a record equaling 24th career Grand Slam title. Rafael Nadal entered the quarterfinals defeating Georgia's Nicolas Basilashvili. 9-seed Dominic Thiem beat Kevin Anderson to reach the quarterfinals. John Isner beat Milos Raonic, while Del Potro of Argentina defeated his opponent in straight games. Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic will play quarterfinal matches today. Federer will face Australian John Millman, while Djokovic plays Portuguese João Sousa. In the women's singles, American M. Keys will meet Slovak D. Cibulkova, and A. Sabalenka of Belarus will face N. Osaka of Japan for a place in the quarterfinals. Back home, the benchmark domestic share indices, Sensex and Nifty, today logged marginal gains in afternoon trade. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange gained 27 points to 38,679. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also gained 9 points and was trading at 11,689. At the foreign exchange market, the rupee in afternoon deals also appreciated 16 paise to 70 rupees and 83 paise against the US dollar. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India and Cyprus sign key agreements after delegation-level talks between President Ramnath Kovind and his counterpart Nikos Anastasiades. A massive anti-terror operation launched in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. A UN report hails India for rapid progress in increasing access to sanitation in schools. Digital transactions through UPI cross 30 crore in August. Janmashtami being celebrated with traditional fervour across the country. In the US Open Tennis, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams, Dominic Thiem and John Isner advance into quarter-finals. And with that, we end the Midday News.